It's times like this that people's religious faith comes into play, and they come to churches and places of solitude to find some type of grace or forgiveness for the sorrow and the suffering that they are experiencing, and they would like to know that they are forgiven and someone somehow is out there that can make a change in their life. What is important are the things that love you unconditionally, or whether you are not aware of them. When you plant things, they come back and they live and they prosper, and people eat and they provide canopy and different things. And when you suffer internally mental anguish, or you buy material wealth and then it gets lost, you feel like you have somehow lost value in life and you need to get that back. And so people will go to their spiritual gathering places and they will ask for forgiveness, and they will try and look up to a positive belief system that will somehow give them the values that they need to rise up again, to rebuild, and to feel like their losses are actually gain. And by turning their losses into gain, they are able to somehow have a fulfillment in life, because life is very stressful, and at the end of our lives we die, and we know this, and yet we do everything that we can to make our lives seem like they are endless. And you should live every day as it is your last, because you do not know when you might have no warning, or a few seconds or minutes to grab your material wealth. And will you grab your children and your kitty cat and things that are important? Or will you reach for your gold and your jewels, or your work tools that can maybe make you those jewels? We all have these questions in life. Don't let the dark clouds bring you down. Be like the wind and blow them away. And the great bird comes. Many houses in neighborhoods have been burned in the past 45 minutes. What will you do in the next 45 minutes of your life that will be fulfilling? Spend 45 minutes thinking about the choices that you could make that would somehow fulfill your future, or give you forgiveness for your past. Is it possible your neighbors might like to chat and hang out? Maybe they need some help. Maybe you have enough time to help everyone. Maybe you do have enough bread to feed everyone. Maybe you do have enough room to feed everyone. These right here, by the way, these kill cancer. You know why they're not illegal? Because people don't care about those sort of things. They care about how much money they can make. What is more valuable, these plants that are free to pick and harvest that kill cancer, or the material belongings and wealth that were in all of these dwellings that have now been blackened. I don't have the answers to these things, but I do know what the victim feels like as I was evacuated with 3 or 4 minutes to grab whatever I felt was necessary. I might have made the wrong choices. I can tell you one thing, that helicopter and that bucket of water did not put out the many square miles of fire that I just witnessed. It is very bad. Very bad. Always be aware of the grass and things that can catch fire. This whole field right here was engulfed in flames in less than 2 minutes. The area, that fire that you're looking at, took over areas like this in less than 2 minutes and would reach that house from where I'm standing in less than 60 seconds. So if you were like a lot of people just standing there taking videos and pictures, then you would have died, or you would have not been able to evacuate properly. Anyway, please be aware of your life and how quick things can change, because the fire that I am looking at right now is extremely active still, and it has jumped many blocks, and it is moving, and it is burning down the town of Red Bluff right now. And this is the second fire in this town today. I can see people in their homes right there. This person in their homes right now, their homes might be burning up here within the next 5 minutes. That's a totally realistic situation. Within the next 5 minutes, they might get an evacuation or not even be warned. But I should maybe go yell over there. But people get mad when you tell them things because they know everything. They can just see their smoke. But, you know, really, don't assume anything. Go help your neighbors. Always go make sure that you have an emergency escape plan. That was a bomb. That was possibly my propane tank. Or, you know, there's so many dangerous things in your house that can catch fire and explode. Your life is in danger. You need to have an inventory of all your things at all times. And never be a spectator to dangers like this. Always be miles away and make sure you are on a safe road that you can drive or walk or hike out of safely, because if you are in the mountains, you are not going to make it. Your whole mountainside can burn up, like I said, in a matter of seconds. The fire can go 40 miles an hour. That's faster than you can drive on most streets here in town. So think about how fast that fire is going. 40 miles an hour, and I'm standing in the wind. The wind is blowing towards me. So that means that fire can easily burn up a mile by mile in just a few minutes. And I think that's what it's just witnessed, and that's what's going on, is this whole town is still on fire. This is bad.